Hey guys, welcome on here. It's Topical with SA. Pleasure to have you. Rain in the city of Lagos. It's been a lot of rain since yesterday. Like today again started as early as maybe 6 a.m. or earlier than that with a lot of rain, and it's been like wet, really cats and dog. I'm even sure most people would still be in the comfort of their home, especially when you're not driving. But today is a bit very okay because it's a very tepid, like it's not like the thunder and the lightning we see most times. So you can actually go out when you're driving, but just be careful, stay at a drive very slowly, because I think at this time the roads are very slippery. So what part of Lagos are you today, and what is the update on rain in that area? Is it like very heavy, or are you stay in the comfort of your home, like watching everything you have to do from your bed or in your sitting room? But whatever it is, it's a pleasure to have you right on here. Thank you for logging on to my YouTube channel, your topical girl essay, your one and only topical girl, the Beanie girl in town, the A-Sign girl, the real A-Sign girl. So to my people back at home, you know, our state has been in the news for a very long time. Like Edo State is just everywhere around the news. Politics, politicians, godfatherism, and what have you. Like, it seems like, wow, these people not really agreeing. The people, two friends, two allies that used to be together about 4 years ago, ran everywhere when they were campaigning, now becoming like two parallel lines that wouldn't want to meet. Is really a thing that people should look at. So I think politicians, the president has to intervene in this. Though the special assistant, I think it's on media and publicity, has told us yesterday that the president has tried to involve, or tried to, I think I have it written here, I even had said that in my last video, I tried to intervene in this situation. But it seems the two people from Edo do not want to reconcile, and we also know the development, resigning, not resigning, suspension, and what have you. And some youth in Edo State had resorted to go into the streets and like sing songs against that anti-Oshomole, those not in support of Oshomole. So my deduction from that is this, like I said that in the video I posted, is a video from the scene. Like, okay, I advise politicians, what have you, our politicians, our leaders, we have voted you there, or maybe you got your way into that position, but right now you are there. What you owe us, what you owe us, your followers, your citizens, at the very level, from the grassroots level, the local government area, the state level, and if you can at the national level, is to protect us, is to serve us, is to let us enjoy the dividends of democracy. These are the things we do not even want beyond that. People just want the basic infrastructures, amenities, and what have you in their various states. Is it too much for us to ask? No. And also another one, we just need is security in our nation. Like, we need security in Nigeria. The level of insecurity, especially in the northern part, northeast, is really improving over time. Today you think, oh, this situation, this matter is getting better. Before you know it, you just realize that it's the winding that they attack us on people. But what I don't understand about this Boko Haram is, why attack your fellow human being? Like, what pains have they caused to you? What have they done to you that deserve them to be treated this way? So these are some of the things that you just begin to wonder, like the rationality or the irrationality of people. That by the side, no, but that by the side, we also talk a bit on insecurity, because a country where there's so much insecurity lack a lot of international investors, and we know the benefits of investments, international one at that, in any nation. We have seen Nigeria is known or seen as an emerging market, meaning the market where the international world of global people, they see a lot of opportunities, they see a lot of potentials, they see places where they can actually put their money and get returns back. But in a situation where they are not sure of movement around the country, or where they are not sure of movement around the states, or where citizens are even scared, how would you want them to invest in such places? This is a very big question that the president, the chief of staff, and also those in security has to answer. They really need to go into this. What I would like it on COVID-19 had been around in Nigeria since February 27th. The number of cases COVID-19 has killed is less than what insecurity in Nigeria has killed. So, and it's really so appalling, or really so sad, that insecurity to some extent can be managed. Let them manage it as much as they can. We need this change. We need our people to go to bed with their eyes closed, not with one eyes. We want people to say, oh, Nigeria, my country. We want us to say, oh, my country, everywhere is going on well. This is the month of democracy celebrated, and I was hoping by now, amidst the COVID-19, the government and other leaders should be at least on top just 100%, not even leaving any stone unturned in ensuring we are all safe in this country. Safety brings a lot of goodness and business to the country. Let's not even say interstate. Let's not even say amongst ourselves. I remember those days going to the north, you say, oh, the northern part of Nigeria, where those places, people will say, oh, that a normal Hausa of Fulani person is one of the sincerest person you would ever see. By the time they say walai, meaning truth, like you just accept them for what they say. But these days, the reverse is almost becoming the case, as we have to, you look up when they say look down. When they tell you there's something on the floor, you look up. When they tell you this, you look the other way. So mistrust, insecurity, faithlessness in each other. I think this is more of an internal. We even have to deal with the internal securities first. If we do not deal with the internal security or discrepancies among ourselves, how are we then able to manage the international persons coming to us? How are we able to manage our resources? So with this, we are telling the government, because insecurity is so topical and we need the government to intervene. We have 36 states in Nigeria. We have 774 local government. We have 3 major ethnic groups, and we have 3 major ethnic groups. They're the Igbo, the Hausa, and the Yoruba, and we have other minor ethnic groups that we all belong to, about 250, 225, or 250 very bad. So we can be one in all of these features. And guess what? The most interesting aspect of this is we have good humor, rich and natural resources, which puts to use very well. We're going to have the gains of democracy. Then why do we sit back? Why do the government not actualize all this? Why are we dependent on some of the things that cannot lead us to where we want to go? Agriculture, we have good arable farming. So many parts of the country, I don't even want to be specific about a place. All states will have our gold mines in each state. Why don't each state government harness these opportunities, utilize them, and use this to increase the revenue of the state? This is what we're talking about. This is what we want to tell people they should, because by the time I come from Edo State, if I have a lot of job there and I schooled there, grew up there, schooled there, if there are a lot of opportunities there, I think I wouldn't even be thinking of leaving after school. If I'm thinking of living, traveling within Nigeria or outside the state, it could be for leisure, it could be for adventure, it could be for, yes, I just want to see another part of the world and see how the people, how they behave, how they relate with other people, just to see how they behave and know, oh, other segment of people, this is what they do, this is what is obtainable here. That should be the reason why people travel. Not traveling because of insecurity, not migrating because their capabilities are undermined. We see a whole lot of brain drain in Nigeria, especially in the medical field. Comparing a person in the medics in Nigeria with other countries is very on the low. We have seen people give us testimonies of what happened to them when they travel outside the shores of Nigeria. That even when you have to do a very minor job there, is equivalent to what you would do here as a professional. We appreciate all jobs. We appreciate what people bring into the table, on the table. We appreciate the knowledge people bring, whether formal or informal. Like if you know me very well, you know that this is what I preach on my platform. That what matters most is the ability for you or for us to utilize what we have inside of us, whether we are in the formal setting or in the informal setting. What matters is utilizing our potential energy, transforming it into the kinetic energy, and drive it on the keys of success into achieving and being what God wants us to be. So I'll draw the curtain here today. I'll come back with so much stories for us again. And the top people get SAD Media. Thank you for watching me, and if you've not logged onto my channel, kindly do so. Do have a very, very pleasant day. Bye bye.